Oh my goodness, who's still with me? Good morning. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's really minor. We've got a tech moment and everything that people, I was chatting a bit on YouTube, just trying to connect with you all. So if you had an invitation to try to hop on another platform, come back, come back. We're here now. And your hearts are known. The question that I had in YouTube is what's on your mind and what's on your heart, aside from this moment, this glitch. We're going to dive right into practice. But I do want to know how you are considering everything that is going on in this world. I'm Diane, and I'm happy to be here with you. And here we are working with our lives the way it is, and a dog barking in the background. Hang on one second. Everybody has an opinion. All right, so let me hear from you. Let me know that you're still with me. Some of the questions, some of the answers that came into that question, what's on your mind, what's on your heart, have obviously to do with the devastation of the fires, the devastation of so many things coming together in the year 2020. And some other specific things about divisions at work, the backbiting that happens at work, the stress in that. And just those two examples, they're all about threat. It's all about threat. And I think the reason I'm asking, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Gwen. Welcome, Wanda. I think what's called for, the reason I'm asking is to find out, rather than my having an agenda, Miss Elbell's in again. She is hunting nature out there. Most likely it's a deer or a frog or something like that. But anyway, instead of forcing my agenda, I wanted to find out where you're at. And it seems to be summing up into we need to take care of ourselves so that we can remind the system that there is specific threat that we need to attend to, but we don't need to be in constant threat. So let me see what you're saying, and then we're going to dive into a practice. That's my yes, my dog barking. That's Miss Elabelle. I am in the Hawaii area, and there is much nature out there that is loving to tease her as we go along with life here. And let me see how you're doing. Sadness in my heart for the loss all around the world, all around the world. This year of loss, Debbie, grief, fears, and sadness. Yeah, and my dog comes into the middle of this to say, hey, she's unaware of any of this occurring. She's right here in the present moment. Welcome to each and every one of you. And back into this place of being right here, right now. So let's land. There isn't anything else. If you're safe enough to be here, already there's privilege. So let yourself know that. I'm very happy that you're here. My deepest apologies for not being able to get on here, and here we are now. So we begin where we are. Hello, Claire. Safety. All of us caring. The hearts in this room that I like to think when I'm teaching online, we're all in the same room and we're all in the same boat. Well, maybe different boats, same sea, as they say. But we're human beings, and there is no protection from the fact that everything is impermanent. There is no protection from this constant change and uncertainty, and we need to become more adept at it. So settle in. Illness is of concern on the mind, on the heart. So many concerns. So let's gather together. I want you to pretend that you're with me and that we are sitting in a circle and we are shoulder to shoulder. I really want you to use your imagination for good. Please. And just set down the technology. Join me right now in landing here, softening the eyes to the degree that you can, in the way in which that you feel safe to do that. If you need your eyes open, because there's far too much threat going on, I'm just going to set a timer. We're going to go a little bit past our half-hour mark due to the late start. Softening the eyes or leaving them open, very still. Come to know yourself in this moment with such reverence for who you are. Such reverence for you now. Most important. And as you settle into the first few moments, then begin to move about and figure out, are you sitting? Is that what the body needs? If there's high level of anxiety right now, it's okay to walk back and forth very slowly. Align the body, build it up, create the conditions for you to care for yourself right now, to invest in your energy. The shoulders up, back, and down, the heart, the chest exposed. The strength and stability of the back. You being here now, 100%. And what are you noticing? Where's the energy? Where's the intensity? Is the mind feeling too full? So much information. Is it scattered? Is it anticipating? Just to know, not to fix anything. What is your mood or emotion right now? Could be irritation in the late start. And can you be willing to let your experience be as it is rather than trying to manipulate it? Truly welcoming yourself. You matter, number one. Caring for the body, the mind, the heart. then you can truly care without getting caught up or overwhelmed about the rest of the world. And now, what's happening in the body? Are you connected up? Where is there tension? So your attention placed just scanning through the body. But what's so important is that your quality of awareness is imbued with love, the big L love, the inclusive attitude of everything gets to be here. Welcome, whatever tension. Noticing the eyes, the muscles around the eyes. And the energy that might happen in that space between the eyes, in our intent to try to figure things out. Making it any different. The atmosphere, the ambiance will do the work. Noticing your facial expression, letting it be. All the poles away from this moment, noting them, noticing them, and then gently knowing this direct experience. The muscles in your face. The jaw. Your tongue. Inviting the lips to part. Inviting the tongue to rest. Swallowing if you wish, and sensing into your inner ears and down your throat. Offering your own inward smile. No matter the pain of body or of mind or of heart. Resting into your neck and shoulders. And now, the breath that's been gifted to you, what a privilege to receive it. The next time it leaves you, let it move out the mouth, very gently but very complete. And as you do that, let the body drop down, right down through the spine into tailbone. And when the return breath comes to you, let it move through the nostrils and really sense it as it touches you inside, however deep or however wide. And do that for a few rounds. As you continue doing that, let your imagination work for you as the breath leaves you, moving right down the back of your spine, all the way into the tailbone. And as the breath returns to you, wrapping around the base of the body and moving up the front of the spine, your torso, right into your chest. Little circular breath. And no pushing, very gentle. And in your own time, just letting the breath be. And just notice, what is it like to be with yourself in this way? And now, if you haven't already, and you wish to, feel free to place a hand at the lower belly or the heart or both. Let the touch really be known, and let the rhythm of your breath and the truth of your heart beating be remembered. And just this, and it's okay not to be calm. You're spending time putting in the forefront these possible conditions, and everything gets to be invited in. You don't need to make yourself any different. Just keep remembering what's truly here. Body, breath, beating heart. Notice what rises up. Don't need to indulge anything, but you don't need to push anything away. Maybe the heartache that's been mentioned comes to be known. Let it move you, whatever it is. Really held, safe here now, and a continual rhythm of life, of breath, of heart beating. Make sure to care for all the areas of the body that tend to get caught up when the mind gets caught up. Remembering and resetting the muscles around the eyes, or the jaw, the neck, or the shoulders. Right into the lower back, lower belly. Just soft and simple settling again and again and again. And land right there in your heart. And let the breath kind of thread back and forth there. And maybe set a commitment for yourself in all the ways that you can be loving toward yourself in these times. What extra care do you need? What kind of slower pace might be possible? Or what could be truly nutritive? And I hope that you can hear that beautiful bird. So even just something like that, taking in the wider, taking in the possibilities that exist just by watching nature, listening to nature, which is you, which is me. The resiliency that is inherent, the brilliant intelligence. Tend to yours. Make a commitment. And from there, you will know the appropriate response outward. If you wish, feel free to send that love out. You're not alone. I am so sorry. May you be protected. May you have what you need in the middle of whatever it is that you're going through. All the loss, the deep, sad hearts, not alone. And the smile inward and the good steward that you have been to yourself in these moments. Just remembering the entirety of you here now, the body in space, head to toe. Sensing those toes. Letting the next breath leave you and sensing into your very fingerprints. And if you wish, you could place those hands together right there at your own heart. Doesn't have to be anything special. Could be just simply a balancing gesture. May the best in each of us be known and deeply cared for the benefit of all. And then the turn, right? This is the most important part of practice. Collecting ourselves, collecting our insights, collecting our difficulties, our struggles and discoveries, and making a vow to stay connected internally. Finding the right ratio as we extend out, that we don't lose ourselves in the engagement. We don't lose ourselves in the incessant news cycles. So I don't know, you figure it out. Maybe it's something like 60 in, 40 out. And that is our practice. And my deepest apologies for the late start. I hope that some of you remained and that it was of benefit to you. And if not, that it can be watched later. Maybe fast forwarding through the waiting period. All right, I'll leave it up to you now. I hope that was the right dose of what we all may have needed. Take any piece of it that's of benefit and carry it forward and keep on practicing. It's the only way that we will learn anything. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I'll take a look in the chat box, see how you're doing. All right, everybody. Here we are. All right, everybody. Hear me? We are looking around. I'm so sorry. I can hear that sound. Terrible. Feel more relaxed. All right, everybody. hear me. I'm looking around. I'm so sorry. I can hear that sound. Terrible. No more. A little reverb there. Forgive me. All right, new comments. I'll have to look at, where are you? Mahalo. Lovely. Hi, Kelly. You're very welcome, very welcome, very welcome. Have a lovely day. Very calming in the moment. Thank you. You're very welcome. And I'm thinking about someone who was talking about the divisiveness in work. Those are very highly threat-oriented systems. And if they're not, if the culture isn't led to be supportive and cooperative, then we live in a threat state. So threading the breath, highly recommend threading the breath, just like when you're flossing your teeth in the morning, and I'm wishing you well in that area. Hello, Karen. Beautiful practice. In the face of tech issues. Thank you so much. Empathy there, Karen. Placing yourself in my shoes. Yeah, and in light of everything that's going on, it's really very small, yeah? So keeping it all in perspective, mostly my concern for you all. Soothing touch inside my body to imagine circling breath. Yeah, it's interesting. It depends, right? You to take it forward if it works for you. Very happy. I'm reading in your chat if you're wondering where I'm going here. I'm on YouTube. Beautiful. Oh, Colette, yes. You were able to hear the birds. Oh, the birds, dear birds, yeah. All right, lovely. Everybody take good care of yourselves. We're in the middle of quite an amazing time. Thank you so much for taking time to invest in yourself in this way, and the best to everybody in this community. Sending my best to you. All right, bye.